Scorpio. Welcome in, my friends. Welcome in, welcome in. All right. What's going on here? Third week of December for my Scorpios. Situation, please. All right, Scorpios. Why are we emotionally guarded? You have a little bit of fear here. Fear of the future or fear of the unknown, or you're scared. You could be tiptoeing around somebody. Um, how can I describe or explain this? Other than the fact that you definitely view your worth and your value, you know that, but it feels like you might be overanalyzing something in your mind, like this person that you're with or the situation that you're at. They were somebody that you were willing to build an empire with. Like you see this person of high value in the sense of like your caliber. Let's put it that way. That's kind of what I'm vibing. But let's see. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's continue throwing down. What's coming in towards my Scorpios, please? Well, it looks like you're going to be a little bit relieved because, and first and foremost, you're the one manifesting this, okay? Because you have the manifestation card here, and under that is Ace of Wands. But moreover, I love here on the table, you have the Ace of Swords, Scorpio. This is telling me that you're putting your truth on the table. They're putting their truth on the table. You both are laying down and you're both picking up what's being laid down. And this is making you happy. Very happy. Because you're both putting your cards on the table for all to see. Period. The end. Goodbye. Now, what does Scorpio not see coming their way? La surprise. So I guess after you put these cards on the table, I don't know if you continue to keep it light and fluffy here with somebody, but you're continuing on in a non-committal type of way. And this is creating breadcrumbs. So now I understand why you're so guarded because you're not getting enough for you to feel confident with this person. They're breadcrumbing you. And the only time somebody breadcrumbs you is when you're they have plan B or your plan B or they don't know what else is out there so they hold on to you. But this is not, I don't know. This isn't kind of your vibe though. This isn't where you flow, Scorpio, all right? Because this is just flaky. And this could be you doing it too. Make no mistake, it's vice versa. You're discerning adults, you know how to place this situation. This is the flaky card. This is in, this is out. I had a good time. Goodbye. I'll see you when I see you. This is the breadcrumbs. You don't want fucking breadcrumbs. You want a bakery, don't you? Someone here is not really like committing or trying or fighting for it. One of those kind of scenarios. So even though you put your cards on the table here with somebody, it looks like, maybe you're still carrying on like you were before. Let me see what the advice is here. Well, a couple things here. Some of you are possibly dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius individual. Under that is an Ace of Cups, and under that is the King of Wands. Hello. And under that is the Three of Swords. One equals pain, the other one equals excitement or a fresh new start in love. You know which one's which. Anyway, in your advice, it says you need to mentally disengage. You need to get yourself out of choppy fucking water and into calm water. And you are water. And you know exactly how to steer this boat into the right direction. But look, your raft doesn't have to be empty because this raft has people in it. So you're not really alone. All right. And the Eight of Pentacles means a couple things. You need to work towards a specific goal, whether that's you and your human construct, you with your enlightenment, you and your job and your money and your pentacles and your hobby and your skill and or your relationship, whatever that is, because pentacles represents 3D. It represents something tangible that we can touch, that is physical in our lives. You need to work at it. Now, when we clarify, we're going to see and understand what that is. But it's interesting to me that I see this King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Make no mistake, the King of Swords does not scream the I love yous. They're not like, you have my whole heart and anything but. No, they don't do that. They'll show it to you in other ways, but you're really never going to know. And this is why you're a little guarded, because you don't know. You can't read this person. Or, well, you're going to try to, but let's see. What is the outcome for the week? Here's the thing, though, about King of Swords. They are honest. Believe them when they say what they say. They might not be showing it to you in an emotional kind of way, but if they're saying what they're saying and they mean it, especially when I see it in the upright position, and especially when I see an Ace of Swords here, whatever they told you, they mean it. Maybe they're not expressing it the way you like it, possibly, potentially. We'll see. Because you have the Devil in your outcome for the week. No bueno. No bueno at all. Not good. All right, Eight of Swords. You feel stuck. You feel trapped. You feel like you can't make moves. That's wrong. Not making a choice is also a choice. You have choices. Now, the Devil is also another card of feared. It is obsession-based. It is codependency-based. You stay with somebody because you're codependent, because you're afraid you're not going to meet anybody else. Those are examples, but you know what the Devil is. Someone toxic, someone narcissistic, the environment, the situation. But I'm thinking it's fear-based because you have two fear cards in this reading. As you begin is how you end. Now, let's see what's really going on. Let's start clarifying these bad boys here. Spirit, please explain feelings before this Nine of Wands and the Moon. Before Tarot. See, before you receive some kind of text message, a message of some kind, and it was in regards to commitment or, a job that was bringing in a lot of money to your home. You have this King of Cups back here. Somebody like you, emotionally connected, mature, and available. So for you, this brought in balance, but you had some kind of fear of something else, so you guarded yourself up. This is why you're here today, and it could be from this message. So let me have the after, please, with the Moon and the Nine of Wands. Resisting something, I see. You're you're sort of keeping to yourself. You're really focused on your money right now, and you're focused on either your craft or yourself or something. You really have a lot of your attention in one place, working on something. And you're slightly hesitant to do anything else because you are resisting something. I do see you single or, working on your financial independence. That's for sure. Moving on into the future predictions. Let's see what this Ace of Swords and the Sun is before, please. When you have this truth-bearing session here and it makes you happy, see, before you were struggling to heal from a situation. You were arguing or fighting, or there were roadblocks and obstacles between you and this couplehood that you had with somebody, right? And it looked like somebody came and rained on your storm, rained on your parade with you and this other person. But you were struggling to heal, alrighty? So that person apparently, or whoever that is, comes along, has a conversation with you, makes you happy. Let's see after, please. I don't know if you felt trapped by your past or someone else is holding you back, but I do see you walking away, especially after this. I don't know. You're walking away kind of happy. You're definitely leaving one situation and going into another, because whoever you invested time and energy in, you take your little hoe. This tool is called a hoe. I'm not calling you a hoe. You take one of the seeds that you had planted in your past, and now you're saying, you know what? I'm going to take me and my pentacle. I'm going to plant it somewhere else, and it can harvest and grow somewhere else. All right? And you have this conversation. It makes you happy. but you leave because you're going to something else that you feel that you can prosper in, somewhere else where you can build roots or grow a platform of some kind. That's why. All right, so let's see what this is that you don't see coming with this Knight of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. Two of Wands in reverse and the Lovers. You're not willing to take a risk, especially here with a lover. That's why there's breadcrumbs, and that's why it's flaky. And that's why you're keeping it casual. You're not willing to take a risk of some kind. You're keeping the status quo. No? If it's not you, then it's them. And that's a fact, because that's what those cards are saying to me. Let's see after. By the way, lovers can also be your business partner, so please apply it where it belongs. And if that is a business partner, one of your partners is flaky and isn't putting their real worth in it. Anyway, back to the Ace of Swords and back to this King of Pentacles back here. Damn, look at that. Damn, look what's coming down the pike. The King and Queen of Pentacles, stability, both emotionally connected. Ace of Swords. So with this lover, you will have a conversation. You will make a decision. You will put your cards on the table. All right, let's see. That's why you have the Eight of Pentacles, putting effort into something, and the Six of Swords. So please clarify that for my dear Scorpio, please. The Hangman in reverse. You're trying to, I don't want to say you're making excuses of any kind to yourself, but you're trying to see something from a different perspective. All right. You are trying to look at something with a different light because you did, or you will have this fresh new start in love, right? A new opportunity. And this could be with somebody else, somebody new. So Spirit's like, first of all, mentally disengage from the shit of your life, the turbulent stuff, and then start working on you and something that's important to you. And that's probably why this is down the pike. Down the pike means a few weeks, few months from now. Can I have after, please? With the Eight of Pentacles, Six of Swords. King of Swords. There they are. My Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. They come to vindicate you, validate you. It gives you an ego boost. It still leaves you in a place of not knowing where you stand, though. So work on something that is working. All right, Scorpio. So maybe this is the person you have to mentally disengage, where others of you put some effort into it. Anything else you want to add as far as the Eight of Pentacles, please? Eight of Pentacles for my Scorpio. Yeah. Out in the cold, not talking to this person, ghosted you, 100%. Fuck them. Work on you. Mentally disengage. See somebody else from a different perspective. You do have new love coming in. I do see that. Devil. Clarify. See, you have a new chapter that's coming in, but somebody or something is resisting from making a choice. You, for a little while, were struggling into making this choice. Okay? And that's what's leading you to this toxic place. There's a resisting from starting a new chapter. That's forming something toxic because there's codependency here, obsession, like I said, fear of the outcome of something. Give me the after with the devil, please. You're hopeful and positive. Maybe you are dealing with an Aquarius. It's the Star card. Yeah. You have a partnership definitely coming in. However, before this happens, you're healing your heart. You've taken out daggers of pain. All right? You are dealing with somebody that's toxic, and you're hopeful and positive things will work out. weekly reading. All right, let's see what the romance angels have to say. Romance angels, what say you for my beautiful Scorpios here? Passion. Sometimes it's poison. And attraction at the bottom of the deck. And romantic feelings. And religious factors. So it's telling me everything about this person that you're dealing with, where you have a lot of chemistry, a lot of passion, but nothing more than that. You have romantic feelings, but it hasn't even blossomed to something more. Unclear. But for you to have attraction, this for me is like my singles card. It's like my Nine of Pentacles. You're hot when you're doing your own shit and somebody sees you doing your own shit. It's very hot. But that's where you're at right now, Scorps. Alrighty. Let's see what Shadow and Light Oracle have to say for you. These are a little lengthy. I wish they weren't as long, but they make so much sense. And they're right on the money. Scorpio, please. Offended and enlightened. I love it. I used that word before. Enlightened. Not just on the channel. It's a pretty picture. I'm going to show it to you in a second. Offended and enlightened. Feeling offended by something is often a sign of insecurity within yourself. The area you have confidence in rarely make you feel offended if someone says something negative about it, because you know deep within yourself that they're wrong. It can cause a burning feeling in your stomach. You start to boil, and arguments and things you'd like to defend yourself with pop into your mind. It can be truly exhausting. So if you could learn to change your perspective, you could save yourself a lot of energy. This card encourages you to stop and think. Whenever these feelings come up, ask yourself some helpful questions to be able to move on and not let it touch you. Ask yourself why you feel offended. Is this the statement true to you, or is it something that feels true at first glance? But maybe you will find it isn't if you take an extra moment to analyze it. Noticing you're feeling offended can be used as a tool for yourself to find weak links that perhaps you need to work on. It can highlight the very areas that you haven't touched base with in a while, but need to revisit and give some love and care to it. It can be helpful to pinpoint the topics that seem to cause you to feel offended. There's a high chance that these are things that you like less about yourself, things that feel unfair or cruel in the world. Instead of harboring negative feelings, see if you can turn your perspective around and find enlightenment. See if you can find the reason behind the situation, an alternative explanation, or even gratefulness. Instead of letting the rage burn inside you, see if you can take a different road to enlightenment. Here's an affirmation. I don't waste my energy on the road of rage. I stroll down the road of enlightenment. And here you are, my beautiful little souls. All right. Please leave me your comments down below, and I will see everybody on the next one.